Emotional pain is a natural and valid response to a recognizing that information may have been suppressed in relation to NHI. Trying to restrain or avoid these feelings may amplify suffering. Mindfulness techniques offer us a way to allow these emotions to exist without judgment or resistance, creating space for healing. We can recognize and acknowledge the thought, "I am scared of what this means for my future," without trying to change or suppress it. Existentially shocking diagnoses often come with overwhelming thoughts like, "My life is over," or "I'll never be the same." These thoughts, while understandable, do not have to dictate our actions or define our reality. ACT teaches us to practice cognitive diffusion in order to create distance from unhelpful thoughts. Instead of saying, "I am broken," cognitive diffusion reframes the thought as, "I am having the thought that I am broken." This subtle shift reduces the power of the thought and reminds us that we are not our thoughts. Cognitive diffusion is a core process in ACT designed to help individuals distance themselves from unhelpful thoughts. Instead of perceiving thoughts as literal truths or commands, diffusion techniques encourage seeing them as mere mental events, reducing their emotional impact. Here are 10 practical examples of cognitive diffusion techniques. Labeling thoughts. What to do? Identify and label your thoughts by saying, "I'm having the thought that." Example, instead of, "I'm a failure," say, "I'm having the thought that I'm a failure." Purpose creates distance between you and the thought, reducing its emotional grip. Visualizing thoughts. What to do? Imagine your thoughts as objects or entities outside your mind. Example, picture each thought as a leaf floating down a stream or a cloud drifting across the sky. Purpose encourages detachment and demonstrates the transient nature of thoughts. Singing thoughts. What to do? Take a troubling thought and sing it to a silly tune, like "Happy Birthday" or a nursery rhyme. Example, sing "I'm not good enough" to the tune of "Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star." Purpose reduces the seriousness and credibility of the thought by making it humorous. Silly voices. What to do? Repeat a distressing thought in a silly or cartoonish voice. Example, say, "I'll never succeed," in the voice of a cartoon character like Mickey Mouse or a robot. Purpose disempowers the thought by making it feel absurd or less threatening. Word repetition. What to do? Repeat a single word from your thought out loud until it loses its meaning. Example, if the thought is, "I'm stupid," repeat "stupid" over and over until it feels nonsensical. Purpose highlights the arbitrary and constructed nature of language. Observing thoughts as passengers. What to do? Visualize your mind as a bus, with thoughts as passengers coming and going. Example, if a thought like, "I'm scared," arises, picture it as a passenger taking a seat on your bus. Purpose helps you remain in control as the driver and not overly attached to any one passenger thought. Name the story. What to do? Give a repetitive thought or belief a title or label, like "The Failure Story" or "The Not Good Enough Story." Example, when the thought, "I'll never succeed," comes up, say, "There's the not good enough story again." Purpose recognizes the thought as a familiar narrative rather than an undeniable truth. Physicalizing the thought. What to do? Imagine the thought as a physical object with size, shape, color, and texture. Example, picture the thought, "I'm not capable," as a heavy, gray stone. Purpose turns the thought into something tangible and manageable, helping you feel less dominated by it. Adding, "and I'm okay." What to do? After stating a distressing thought, add the phrase, "and I'm okay." Example, I'm feeling anxious about the meeting, and I'm okay. Purpose normalizes the thought,